I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal for how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My fans on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who be caught up in using what I was called with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawing. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena Horne. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, I'll cast it like hey ya.
I want two.
Hey yo, count that.
I want two.
Count that money.
I just found Nas lost number 2 pistol. I'm about to write a letter to the Knicks fans. My Knicks fans tell them we still here. Through tough times, we made it through them tough years. But they said we couldn't weather storm. This my havoc, my prodigy, my quiet storm. Future bright, Leon still planning.
That's right.
No response to Candace Parker, Miss Becky Hammond.
Watch them though.
But tell I'm Pat Ewing-Tall. New York Knicks City position, I'm the point guard.
Burn up.
New York City, we can never fail. Shout out to little Charlotte ringing off that cancer bell. When I speak, I'm talking garden trees. We all in, all one. You gotta love the team.
That's family.
Every bar is such a real quote. Like when Mitchie moved in his high school coach.
That's real.
All we do is just the realest. Look around your franchise, we the biggest. And of course, side 10 toes down. The world's famous arena, this is Midtown.
Right.
I see the doubters, plus the haters. We getting stronger,
Right.
they can't fade us. They know that health is back in the building. The entire league know we about to be a problem. I said we're about to be a problem. I said we're about to be a problem. They keep saying, why not us? But I'm gonna tell you why it can be us. It's the orange and blue thing.
Okay. All right. I didn't expect a blurry camera. Give me a split second. There we are. There we are. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's your number one Chief Rocket Knicks University main man, Uncle Freezy. What is good, everybody? What's good? What's good? Let me close some of these windows. I got windows open and all of that stuff, man. So pardon me while I move some of this stuff. Welcome to the Knicks Morning Drive. Andios is in the building. Allah Wise is in the building. What's good, everybody? Just Knicks. Salute, salute. Jerry Fitz is in the house. Chief is in the house. What's good, y'all? The son of the legend, Kerry Cox, is in the house. What's good, man? It's good to see y'all, man. Good to be with y'all, man. Good to be with y'all, man. So where do we begin? Do we start with Deuce McBride? Do we start with the emergence of Deuce McBride? Cowboy Bob is in the building. JM is in the building. What's good? So do we start with the emergence of Deuce McBride? Do we talk about the reemergence of Dante DiVincenzo? Do we start with where the Knicks are positioned right now in the Eastern Conference? So many things to talk about. So many topics to talk about. Do we talk about OG and Anobi a little bit? So many things to talk about, right? Let me first start by I want to share something with y'all. And I know everybody's gonna judge me, but I feel like I have to say this. And I spoke to a few people about this since Saturday, right? So I'm just going to talk about a personal thing real quick. I'm going to talk about a personal thing really quickly. The Knicks played at Saturday at 1:00. The Knicks played Saturday at 1:00, right? And Saturdays are usually the days I kind of reserve for family time. You know what I'm saying? Like spend some time letting the outside with the dogs, let them run around until they get exhausted. Spend some time with Mo. You know what I'm saying? That's our day to just spend with each other. Do some things around the house and things of that sort, right? But Saturday, I saw. It's weird. It's weird, so I'll explain it the best I can. It's weird, so I'll explain it the best I can, right? It's weird, but I'll explain it the best I can. I was not motivated at all to watch the Knicks in Brooklyn Saturday. And not that I don't love the Knicks, and not that I don't hate Brooklyn. For the first time in a very long time, I felt overconfident. I felt like I didn't have to be there for the Brooklyn game because I felt like the Knicks were going to beat them by 40. Right? And it's not because I don't love y'all. It's not because I don't love the Knicks. It's just that I felt like I felt like the Brooklyn Nets were already packing their bags for Cancun. Right? I felt like adios. I felt like the Brooklyn Nets were already in Cancun. I felt as if the Knicks could legit throw their jersey on the floor, and the Cancun Nets would see it and just fold. I thought we'd start seeing a bunch of their young guys. It'd be because they would see us and just fold. Now, did it play out like that? Did it play out like that? Not really. I didn't even listen. I was so confident. I am so confident in the Knicks. Right now, I'm so confident in the Knicks that I legit feel as if the Knicks can just throw their jersey on the floor. And here's why. We have Jalen Brunson, and other teams don't. Now, I know what you're going to tell me, because this is what I tell y'all all the time. One day at a time, Uncle Freezy. Relax, Uncle Freezy. You gotta. Hey, you can't take anybody for granted, Uncle Freezy. Right? Listen, I know. I'm the one that said it. I trust. I understand the moment. Right? And I don't want the moment to feel too small or too big at any given time. Right? I want to be where my feet are. If you get my drift. But Saturday, I just couldn't muster the motivation. And I love the Knicks, man. And I love the Knicks. Y'all know I love the Knicks, man. I just couldn't find a way to get motivated to watch it. And and honestly, when I was watching the game, and when I say watching, trust me, I mean that in a very loose sense. When I say when I was watching the game, I mean that in a very very loose description. On the couch, your Subway sandwich with extra pickles and extra tomatoes. You know what I'm saying? The foot long, the ice cold beverage. Saturday afternoon, the ceiling fan blowing on you a little bit. and trust me, I know Jalen Brunson's shot was. And so I guess what I'm getting at, everybody, is I guess what I feel like is I'm super confident in this team. And if they don't play anybody, if they don't play, if the Knicks aren't playing the Denver Nuggets, if the Knicks aren't playing the Sacramento Kings, if the Knicks aren't playing a playoff team, and I mean, at this moment, I don't mean forever. I'm talking about in this stretch right here. If the Knicks aren't threatened, right? I find it hard to get to the TV now. Now, that may have been just for Saturday, right? That may have been just for Saturday. Because the Knicks have a lot of things going on, right? They're 3.5 games behind Milwaukee. They're a half a game behind Cleveland. Right? But listen, Cleveland is within reach, right? Milwaukee is kinda within reach, but it's gonna take something for us to catch them. But at the same time, Orlando is right behind us. At the same time, Orlando is right behind us. So it's going to be an interesting week, no doubt. It's going to be an interesting week, no doubt, right? But here's the thing. I'm confident that this Knicks team, without OG, without Randall, without Mitch, can compete or beat anyone. And I don't want to get preachy. I want y'all to help me. I want y'all to help me get to a place because I'm at that spot where I believe that this Knicks team, regardless of the opponent, can beat anybody. And I know I shouldn't feel that way. Calm in the building. That's a dope name too, by the way. Calm Islamly. I love that name. Every time I see it, I'm like, when I first saw it, I was like, Calm Islamly. What is that? And Jerry Fitz says, Knicks are 10 and 11 in the last 21 games. We can't take anybody lightly. Exactly. But yo, this is Fitzy, this is the thing. I know this already. Right? I know this already. I know this. Right? But I think I'm at that moment. I think I'm at that moment where I think I'm at that moment where you know how, well, as a matter of fact, Fitz would be old enough to recognize what I'm saying. You know how they say the light at the end of the tunnel? Like we have been taught terms like, man, there's no light at the end of the tunnel, right? What I'm saying is not only do we see the light at the end of the tunnel, we're at the end of the tunnel and we can see outside. Ivory 10 is in the building. My brother. Common Zombie says, good luck today. Seemed like one of those games you expect to win and end up losing. Yeah, well, listen. Listen. If that happens, maybe it's the wake up call that I need, right? Maybe it's and this is not a Knicks feeling, right? I know y'all don't feel like this, right? But I just felt like that Saturday, and quite frankly, I feel a little bit, a tiny bit, a smidge like that right now. And trust me, I tried to walk it off yesterday. I joked with Anthony D a lot yesterday during old school Knicks. And salute to the 718 boys, Corey Lee and Boulevard 73 for a great show yesterday. And so yesterday I was trying to walk it off like, man, what's got me in this spot where you don't get up for your rival, the Brooklyn Nets? What's that about? And it's because I feel like not only do we see the light at the end of the tunnel, I think we're at the end of the tunnel. I think we're legit at the end of the tunnel. And what does that mean? That means I think the Knicks are about to hit their stride. I think the Knicks are about to hit their stride in a sense of now we know we can play with anyone, and now it's about us going out and proving it every day. I think the Knicks organization, players, and coaches feel as if they can compete, they can play with anyone. That Denver game showed us that this squad is built the right way. And all we have to do is get a few pieces back. Get a few pieces back, and we can make this run. Now, will we catch the Celtics? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We won't beat the Celtics. I mean, we won't catch the Celtics. I'm sorry. Right? Can the Knicks catch the Milwaukee Bucks? Probably not. Probably not. Right? The Cavaliers play the Charlotte Hornets tonight. I expect Cleveland to win. The Knicks play Detroit tonight. I expect the Knicks to win. Nothing else out there major for us to check for. I mean, the Sacramento plays Philly tonight. Of course, we'll be Sacramento Kings fans tonight. The Pacers play the Clippers. Of course, we'll be Clippers fans tonight. Briefly, momentarily. Not forever. But yeah, I think it's okay for root to the because we have an agenda. Our agenda is to get the best seed we could possibly get. Our agenda is to get the best matchup we can possibly get. And on the way, can we win 50 games? Is winning 50 games important? Virtuoso was in the building. So here's one of the things that I wanted to talk about, and I think you guys want to talk about it also. So off of that mea culpa, I guess, like trying to get out of that mea culpa, I guess we could talk about the bench. How do y'all feel about the bench? Armani the Great is in the building. Salute. Good morning. Amani says, I know it's a touchy subject, but we need to drive it into the coach Tom Thibodeau OG back too soon and reactivated his injury. What do you think about yeah. Let me say this about that just really quick. Numerous people hit me up with that. Numerous people hit me up with the OG thing. We needed that moment. We needed that OG and Anobi moment, the inspiration of it. We needed that OG moment because I don't know if y'all remember the feeling before OG and Anobi returned, but it felt as if everybody was playing 47 minutes a game, and it felt like we needed 47 minutes a game from everybody just to compete. Not win, but just to compete. It just felt like that. And when OG Anunoby came back, we looked like, dare I say, world beaters. Just with his presence. Not that he came on the floor and got you 30 and 15 and played Scottie Pippen-esque defense. Nah. He just got on the floor. He played pretty good OG Anunoby type defense. OG Anunoby came back and he was probably about 70%. The OG Anunoby that came back right before he re-injured himself was, I won't even say 70. Clearly, he was about 65% of what we expect. And here's the thing I want to tell y'all too about OG Anunoby. and I know it's going to sound like hyperbole, but trust me, in the moment right now, I'm the opposite of exaggeration right now. Right now, I need one of those defibrillator type things on me right now to get up for the Brooklyn Nets. It takes right now. I need those ER things. Mo, what do they call them? Crash carts? Do they call it crash cart? Yeah, I needed one of them crash cart things on me right now to get excited about the Cancun Nets. Right. Right now, I need one of those crash carts on me to get excited about the Cancun Pistons. So I'm not going to use hyperbole right here. Right. Salute to Jay Boogie. Jay Boogie's in the building. Salute my guy, Jay Boogie. That's my brother. I don't know if Jay Boogie saw it, but we played at the very beginning of the show. We played Weather the Storm. Salute to my guy, Jay Boogie, man. We played Weather the Storm, and then we'll probably play another Jay Boogie joint sometime. We'll probably play another Jay Boogie joint sometime right after the top of the hour. So we'll probably play another Jay Boogie joint in about 30, 35 minutes, something like that. But here's the thing I want to say to the Knicks fan base, and I want y'all to help me spread the word. I think OG Anunoby, upon arrival, was never fully healthy. I think upon arrival, did I say Jay Boogie? Upon arrival, OG Anunoby was never healthy. I think when we got OG Anunoby, he was probably about 75% and dealing with that elbow injury and just played through it the entire time. Right. So the greatness of OG Anunoby that you saw is only 3/4 of what that man can provide when he's healthy. And I guess everybody's saying, like, what does that mean? Are you, Uncle Freezy, are you about to become hyperbolic about OG Anunoby? Possibly, but I'm going to try to walk that line because I don't want to overstate it, right? Y'all know me. You got to prove it. Y'all been around me long enough to understand that man, listen, you got to prove it to me. Seeing is believing. For all the old heads and the young bulls in the building, y'all already know, man. For us, you got to prove it. Seeing is believing. Right? Seeing is believing. We already seen overhyped players, and we already saw bust type players. So when you come play for the Knicks, you got to prove it on a nightly basis. You got to prove it, right? So the thing with OG Anunoby is, I believe we have not seen a 100% OG Anunoby and what he can provide for the Knicks. Now, am I saying he has young prospect potential? No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the guy is super talented, but we're only getting about 70. We only got about 70 to 75% of them because he had an existing elbow injury. He played through it. We were 15-2 with a injured OG Anunoby. What I'm saying is when he comes back healthy, Hey. What I'm saying is when OG Anunoby comes back healthy, I think the sky's the limit. Pierre Moise is in the building. Nick G, what's good? Nick G is chilling. G is chilling. Salute to my guy, Nick G, man. Salute. Salute. With OG Anunoby being at 70, 75%, and then having the surgery and being out for about 6 weeks or so, and then coming back but before being really healed, maybe coming back too soon. What I'm saying is just a little bit of OG Anunoby goes a long way. So what happens when Mitchell Robinson returns? What happens when Mitchell Robinson returns at 100%? Interesting. What happens when OG Anunoby returns at about 85, 90%? What happens when the Knicks get their all-star power forward back? I think the sky is the limit for us. I think the sky is the limit for us. Ultimately, what does that mean, right? The sky's the limit. What's that mean? Why are you talking about? I mean, the sky's the limit. What are you talking about, Uncle Freezy? Yeah. I think the sky is the limit for us. What does that mean? Like, why would I say all of that, right? Well, I'm saying all of that to say that I don't just see the light at the end of the tunnel. I think we're at the end of the tunnel, is what I'm saying. And that's why maybe Saturday it was a little hard for me to get excited about a Saturday afternoon game at 1:00 against the Cancun Nets. Am I trying to convince you that OG Anunoby is a better player than what you've seen from OG Anunoby? Not really, but I'm raising awareness. How about that? I don't want you to just buy into what I'm saying about OG Anunoby, right? For the sake of it just being OG Anunoby. Nah, I just want to raise awareness, put information out there, and let you make your own decisions. I think January was the 70% of OG Anunoby, and his return for those handful of games was about 65% of OG Anunoby, maybe. Greg is in the building. King Ribby is in the building. Salute King Ribby. Greg Hamilton says, don't forget OG don't actually play more than 50 games a year. The past couple, I hope he's built for New York. Hey, you know what? I recognize it. I recognize the point. Thank you for the point. Right, I got you. I recognize the point, but I am one of those that truly understand that defensive matrix like Mitchell Robinson, defensive matrix like Kawhi Leonard, defensive matrix like Paul George, defensive matrix like OG Anunoby are gonna often be injured. Mets, what's good, bro? Defensive matrix generally are gonna get injured because of what you require them to do. when you require a guy to be do it all on defense, generally, yeah, I'm not saying specifically, I'm just saying in general. Those guys generally tend to have that injury thing with them because of what they're asked to do. And so if the chat if y'all think that I'm okay with OG Anunoby missing games, you're right. I'm okay with OG Anunoby missing games, right? Now, I'm not getting ridiculous with it. I'm not saying OG Anunoby should play 45 games a year. No, that's unacceptable. 50 games a year, that's unacceptable, right? 60 games a year, to me, that's kind of unacceptable, but I can live with it. I think we need OG at a minimum of 65 to 75 games a year. Now, will we get that? Probably. It depends. It depends. To me, the most important thing with having a defensive matrix is he healthy for our playoff run? Defensive matrix like Jonathan Isaac, they're going to stay injured. Right? Every now and then you'll get a defensive matrix guy like Mikal Bridges that can stay healthy, right? Every now and then you'll get one guy that defies the odds. But for the most part, those guys are one-off type guys. Every now and then you'll get a weird Dennis Rodman type guy that stays healthy all the time, and you don't know why he stays healthy because he's abnormal. And boy, is Dennis Rodman abnormal, right? I don't have to tell y'all that Dennis Rodman is abnormal. But the Lakers had a young guy named Jared Vanderbilt, right? A Kentucky guy, used to play at Kentucky with SGA and Hamidou Diallo and Kevin Knox and those guys, right? And they felt like he was going to be in that category of defensive matrix. And guess what? He's hurt. Burks is in the building. Salute, Burks. And that's a great point. So Burks bring up the fact that the Knicks are 15-2 with OG. And not just that's very important, right? Shot France is in the building. Salute. Chop Low is in the building. So the fact that OG Anunoby or the Knicks are 15-2 with OG Anunoby is very important, right? But not as important as the Knicks are important with 70% of OG Anunoby. These are factors that we have to take into account. We have to understand certain things, like legit OG Anunoby with the Knicks. They're 15-2, right? I get it. I get that part, and I don't want to undersell or understate that part, right? But what I'm saying is, I think the most important thing is that's just with 70% of OG, right? I think it's somewhere between 65 and 75%. So I'm just gonna say 70% just to be safe, right? Right? That man's not even completely healthy with us. what I'm getting at is when the playoffs start, we're gonna have to do um um maintenance with OG and Anobi. I see your question, bro. Give me a second. I want to answer it because I don't remember. I don't remember Precious playing a lot Saturday. I'm just gonna double check. Precious played 7 minutes Saturday. Bogey played 7 minutes. Sims played 18 minutes. E. Gibson is in the building. E. Gibson says OG injured his knee at Indiana and missed the rest of the season and was considered a draft risk, but went on to win a title with Kawhi in Toronto. And yeah, and here's the other thing too, Gibson, appreciate that. Here's the other thing too. When OG Anunoby was coming out of high school, people were comparing his athleticism, like his size and athleticism ratio to LeBron James. One of my homeboys, when he saw OG Anunoby and when they saw OG Anunoby and Victor Oladipo at Indiana, they were like, yo, this might be Len Bias and Michael Jordan athleticism at Indiana. And for the old heads that remember Michael Jordan at a young athlete, Michael Jordan, bruh. And ironically, Victor Oladipo and OG Anunoby are injury prone. Years later, they're still both injury prone. They can't figure it out. It's that size athletic ability combination, bro, that yo, you're talking about Victor Oladipo and OG Anunoby on a college basketball court? Bro. So the OG Anunoby thing, yeah, OG Anunoby is we hadn't even seen his OG Anunoby. Okay, OG Anunoby is oozing athleticism, right? Easy athleticism, right? So it doesn't look explosively athletic like Obi Toppin used to look at times, right? When you gave Obi Toppin a runway, he looked like an explosive athlete when given a runway. But Obi didn't necessarily have functional athleticism, right? Like Obi didn't have quick twitch athleticism, explosive, strong athleticism, right? You know the type I'm talking about, like especially at the height weight ratio athleticism. And I don't want to get into science, but you know it when you see it. It's that height weight athleticism, like when you see Zion. When you see Zion, a 270 pound, 280 pound man, pick off a pass on a wing and outrun everybody and dunk, you're like, what the? You're like, what? Yeah, it's like when you see Zion outrace your point guard for a basketball, and he goes the other way and does a 360 dunk. You're like, what was that? That's like OG Anunoby, right? But here's the thing. Here's the thing I want to talk about too, real quick. Yeah, our bench, man. Our bench is something right now. I don't know what to call it. How do y'all feel? How do y'all feel about our bench? And when I say our bench, you know what I mean, right? I'm not talking about the guys on the bench right now. I'm talking about the bench in general. How y'all feel about Deuce McBride? How do you feel about Josh Hart? How do you feel about Burks and Bogey and Precious? Y'all comfortable with our bench right now? Salute to the members of the channel. Thank y'all for keeping the lights on around here while YouTube is tripping. Ivory 10, my more handsome and more charismatic and richer older brother. I call him older brother. I'm probably like 15 years older than Ivory 10, and I'm like, yeah, that's my older brother. Salute to Ivory 10, man. That's my guy. Salute to Ivory 10, man. I love when Ivory 10 is up here, bro. When Ivory 10 believes in something, bro, you are not going to change his mind. When Ivory 10 is in the spot, bro, you are not going to I don't care, bro. Yo, y'all remember when he and I used to have the DeMar DeRozan debates? That man would not let that DeMar DeRozan thing go, bro. But our bench, Jerry Fitz hit it on the head, I think. Our bench gets better when our three guys return. Hart, McBride, Mitch is a good bench. Yeah. I think it's a great bench, right? When you send Hart and McBride back to the bench, I think the bench is great. And Ivory 10, they could use a bucket getter, but the bench is good enough once Hart and Hart are back there. Okay. I think the bench is going to be okay. I think that the thing with the bench is any team that takes guys off the bench and start them and then backfill the bench with your 11th, 10th, and 9th man are going to struggle.
Good morning, Uncle Freezy. Salute to
Salute.
the chat. Salute to all Knicks fans and everybody out there. Hope y'all having a good morning.
Clap your hands, everybody. Everybody, clap your hands.
And if you
We're good,
got,
man.
yeah, I'm good, man. Because remember, these are the breaks.
Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
man. Salute to
I,
Wiz. Wiz is in the building.
that man right there. That's yeah. His boy was Deuce. I
Yo,
remember him
why?
telling me months. Deuce is the man. Deuce is better than Grimes. Deuce, Deuce, Deuce. Salute to Wiz.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Salute to Wiz. Man, I thought, okay. I'm slacking. I'm slacking. Yo, I'm slacking about something, bro. And y'all pardon me if I'm slacking about a couple of things. I just and I'm talking about technical things. I'm not talking about the Knicks talk because we can talk that talk the way that y'all like to have that talk to y'all. We can do that easy. It's just other stuff that I've been slacking on. Let me tighten up some stuff. Hey, Cowboy Bob, I saw you. I saw that you sent a note to me. I just didn't get a chance to read them. The email.
It's okay. Like I said, look, I know you busy. You tell us all the time, look, it's nothing personal, it's business. And we as family and friends know how hard it is to find a good job to keep working. So
Yeah,
trust me, I'm
man.
old school. If you got to work, hey, work and family come first. This is second to me. So,
We gotta we gotta grind, man. We gotta get it.
yeah. Because to be
We
honest
gotta
with you,
get it
if
because
you,
the bills don't pay themselves, bro.
and I was going to say, where you go work out of if you got all those bills? Like, we ain't going to enjoy the show. You
Yeah,
can't do
man.
this
Yeah,
show on the street.
yeah, man. The beat don't stop to the break of dawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So, after this Brooklyn game, I don't even. I feel worried soon. I'm worried about Brunson, and I agree with you on OG. And I'm worried about the consistency of health with this team because if we do win a championship, was it worth it?
Yes.
How so? Because I
W-
don't.
w- Winning a championship is the most important thing. Period.
True, but if we win one championship because we pushed everything to the limit and we never go back, to me, I don't think that's. I think we need to win at least two. Because to be honest with you, it's not nothing about the Knicks being 50 years without a championship. It's if you really look at the last 4 years, this team has really been built from the ground zero, like legitimately with Tibbs and everything. Like they add just literally, you could see the smoke after the dust settled. Like since Tib got here. So for me, we win one championship and that's it. I don't like that odds because then for me, I don't think that we were set well enough as far as an organization and as a coaching staff to stay consistent. My thing is, I want to be like salute. I want to be more
Yeah.
like Golden State or like how Miami. Because for me, teams that I grew up win back to back or win two championships in a 5 year period are the teams to be idolized for.
Hmm.
I'm telling you, it's to me just one championship, and because let's be real, the last championship we had was one championship, but that was over 50 years ago.
Okay.
For me, I want this to be where if we need OG for 50 games, put him on the back end of the rotation, start him out early, let him get his time, let him learn how to get his legs under him. But then if we know we need him most, save his energy for the back end of the season because I'd rather go to the finals and I hate to say this, 4 or 5 times and win two championships than to go once and be a second round or a third round appearance afterwards. Sort of like the Bucks. I don't want to turn into the Bucks, basically.
Oh. Um. Okay. Um. Yeah, that's interesting.
Because I'm done with the whole one and done thing. Like that type of for me, if we win one championship, that's the mentality we're going. I want this team. I'm tired of hearing for the last 30 years of my life, except for like moments, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or a month, we may be good. I want to hear people talk about the Knicks like, yo, the same way they talk about Boston, same way they talk about the Bucks, and they even talk about the Sixers over us. That's what I'm talking about. We should be one of the top three teams in the East and a top 7 team in the league. Where people are like, yo, you gotta respect the Knicks. We don't want to mess with them, but we gotta respect them. Everybody still now is throwing dirt on our name, still saying Brunson's too small, still saying that we ain't got it all because we don't have Randall back and we're not the. No, I'm tired of all of that. The only way to shut these people in the mouth is to go to 2 championships and win them. Sorry, I woke up. I woke up on one this morning.
You, sir, are bananas.
I told you, I woke up on one. I know it's difficult.
Chat. It ain't difficult for me. It ain't even a question for me.
He's like one, and I'm good.
Yeah, no. I'm saying, bro, nope. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is before I start counting chip 4 and 5 or 2 and 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. You got to start at 1. Soul
True.
Finger's in the building. Soul Finger, we got to get together, bro. What's up? Soul Finger? Soul Finger is in the building. Salute to one of the goats of Knicks universe. Soul Finger 12 is in the building. Hope you doing well this morning. Yo, you bugging, bro. You
You
lost.
right. You absolutely right. Because before you can get to 2, you need to get to 1. But to me, if you plan for 2, or if you plan for 3, most likely you're gonna get that 1. I'm just saying I don't want it to be where we get the 1 and then we're barely making the playoffs the next 2-3 years,
I
or
don't
we're
know how
getting
I don't know how
exits.
you justify that, bro.
It's because of the injury. Okay, we could walk through it because if you look at the injuries and how things are constructed right now, we're really holding it together off
Right.
of the Knicks way. Because Precious, Mitchell, we still got questions about our center position. We still got questions about who's going to back up Randall, who's going to back up OG. I mean, everybody's going to say, oh, Josh Hart, but then who's going to back up Dante? Like, we have a lot of issues with our bench, but we're making it work right now. The thing I'm worried about is long term and longevity. Is this sustainable? To me, no. Given the games that we have been playing and we've been winning off a pure team. I don't know. I don't want to say team will how, but I want to say team knowledge because they play well together and they get it done. But is that going to be enough later on down the road? I don't think so. Because at some point you're gonna need talent, you're gonna need experience, you're gonna need those guys to just dig in and just play and not have to be technical or anything. They gotta find that groove. Dante's still finding it. McBride is good, but is Kid's gonna give him into the starter rotation to where into a good enough rotation to where he's getting minutes like quickly and we can rely on him? There's a lot of questions. Right now, like I said, it's all good. Because the direction we're going, we're seeing it. But if you don't see these little leaks, it's gonna become a problem where your engine might burst.
Um,
Told you I woke up mad this morning.
yeah, I don't know if I'm there with you, bro.
It's cool.
I think this moment we're in is bizarre.
Yeah.
And it's not strange in what you're saying. It's strange in that you have a point that you believe in, and I'm just not the vessel or the receptacle for it.
It's cool.
I mean,
Somebody in the
what I'm saying to you is I'm not worried about a dynasty, right? A dynasty has to have a patriarch, right?
yes.
How about establish your patriarch first, right?
Isn't Leon Rose the patriarch though? The front office?
No, the patriarch would be championship number 1,
Okay. Makes sense.
right? The patriarch would be in this scenario that you mentioned. You have to establish a patriarch, and the patriarch in this scenario, in this dynasty, is not a person or place; it's a thing, and it's championship number 1, right? So you can't have a dynasty without winning at least 1 championship. So win champion in my mind, that's what I'm saying is I don't know how to receive it because I feel like when you establish um greatness, you have to establish a thing that's great first.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Not saying that is odd or peculiar or weird or something. I'm saying I just think we got to do things one step at a time.
When you say it like that, that's a very good point, and I see it. But the way I'm looking at it is from team core, not as the championship being the, being the. I'm sorry, what you said, the thing. To me, it's the team itself, because if the team goes out and plays the way they've been playing, nobody can stop them. I just want to make sure that it's consistent. And I understand injuries is a part of the game, but for me, the way this team is playing outside of their zone is impressive. I'm always going to talk about Josh Hart because I really did believe in Josh Hart, but to most 28 other teams, they can't use a guy like him, but we get him. OG, same thing. We can use OG here and there. Perfect. But we need to have some type of consistency to where we can stand on and actually feel comfortable. I'm not comfortable right now without Randall. That's what's making me nervous. Randall, Mitchell, and OG. So to say this team is a championship team now, I see more of the team being a fighting team, like they're growing and develop into that, but they're not there yet. It's like in the story of the making.
Okay. So even with that, right? Even with
Mm-hmm.
all that you said, don't you have to establish? You have to start with.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. Yeah, like I said, when you put it that way as a thing, is you're right. It has to be that one, because then it silences the crowd and you get everyone's attention and you move forward. I agree with
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, I just woke up grouchy this morning, and first thing that's coming out of my mouth, I'm just gonna say it. But it's a good point you brought up, though. I still think, though, I think the one that we have, our best shot is this year, and
Okay.
that's because of the Bucks, Dame, and to me, Dame and Giannis still haven't figured it out. Yes, Dame is playing well, but he's not better than Brunson.
Okay.
And Giannis, to me, nobody can stop Giannis but Giannis. But if we could just meet them, we're good, because nobody can stop Brunson on that squad. And if they switch with the bigger guys, as you can see, what they did with Brooklyn, we were struggling earlier when they put a bigger guy on Brunson. But when McBride started getting involved and Josh Hart started getting involved, and then you started seeing Dante getting more involved downhill, going 8 for 12. Like, there's variations we're going to hit you with. So for me, I just want to make sure that we have that solidified to where when it's time to hit people in the mouth, we ain't coming with no half swinging. We coming fully cocked, ready to rock.
Okay. All right. Pause right there. Let me do this. So salute to my man Jay Boogie. Check out Jay Boogie on YouTube Radio. Subscribe to his channel and stream his stuff. So we're trying to get Jay Boogie to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you can help with the cause, man, Jay Boogie put in so much hard work, man. Jay Boogie does so many things for the Knicks universe, inspiring people in person, inspiring people on these live streams, and he does it all for you guys. And to help Jay Boogie continue to reach out to others and provide that Knicks spirit, man, help Jay Boogie by going to Spotify and subscribing to his channel and stream, or go to YouTube Music and subscribe to his channel and stream. But here's a song by called Mike Breen by Jay Boogie.
When shots are being made, y'all know the phrase. That's for shots being made. All the shots that win the game. Fourth quarter, it's crunch time. The game's on the line. Them real players, they shine. I might bring with the flow. In case you didn't know. Fourth quarter, it's crunch time. The game's on the line. Them real players, they shine. This, that on the sideline with the game talk. I'm so clever and smooth, I bring the game talk. You know me, they call me, I'm Mr. Middleman. If I ain't with Clyde, it's Doris Burke, ESPN. This, that flow game coverage, what announcers do. Customized double bank, Steph Curry, my shoe. I'm on to another season with my colleagues. I'm broadcasting this info on your TV. Any game I call, highlight the big plays. Every city around the world, they know the catchphrase. For decades, I call games for the fan idols. The first NBA voice called 100 finals. I dedicate my hard will, that's for the love of the game. My black robot Parker's rectangle frames. The press row, ESPN on your ABC, or Nick Gaming on your MSG. Hit 'em. That's for shots being made. All the shots that win the game. Fourth quarter's crunch time. The game's on the line. Them real players, they shine. I might bring with the flow. In case you didn't know. Fourth quarter's crunch time. The game's on the line. Them real players, they shine.
Bang! 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 Yeah, man. That's the Mike Breen joint, man. That's the Mike Breen joint by Jay Boogie. Salute to Jay Boogie. I put the link to his joint in the chat, man. If y'all can please, please, please go support. I'm pinning it at the top of the joint, man. Let's support those that support us, everybody. If you can. Let's help Jay Boogie, man. You know what I'm saying? In the fact that Jay Boogie does everything for us. And we just want to reciprocate a portion of that love to Jay Boogie. So Roll Far Rock is in the building. All right.
You gotta have some real quick. You gotta have some hot water, lemon juice, little bit of lemon juice, and some cayenne pepper. Drink that in the morning. It gets all that phlegm out, but it gotta be hot.
I was thinking about buying that Mulin stuff.
Natural. Being like my mother, I took that lemon juice, cayenne pepper, like a cup of it every day in the morning and at night before I went to bed. I used to go outside in Co-op City in shorts and a t-shirt. I got photos when it was snowing. Like I'm talking about snow when it used to come up to your waist because the mucus would come out. All it does is the phlegm heats up with the cayenne and it flushes it out with the lemon juice. The lemon cuts it, pepper heats it up, and hot water pushes it all down. And stop drinking milk.
And stop drinking cow milk.
Or cheese when you're sick. Don't ever have dairy when you're sick.
Yep, I got you. I
gotta make sure you good, man.
Let's get it. Y'all be spitting with your flows, I'm just podcasting.
That's right.
On the air every day, I'm just podcasting. You don't know what that mean when I say I'm podcasting. I'm broadcasting these flows with the podcasting. Every day of my life, I'm just podcasting.
Right.
Share my dreams with you, me and I'm podcasting.
What?
You can see my vision through the podcasting.
Yeah.
But don't forget Jay Boogie when I'm broadcasting.
What?
I'm podcasting,
What?
he's podcasting.
What?
I've been spitting this venom since Karate Flicks. When Mr. Sales was sharing nothing but the Knicks. I guess you know by now, I seen some tough years. Now I know the reason why Freezy got them blowing tears.
Bam. Yo, look who it is in the building. Queens represent. Salute. Cardoza's very own Jay Boogie, the closer, coming your way bright and early on a Monday morning. Yes. Salute.
The Mariano Rivera of this.
Yeah, man.
Hey, thank you, Cowboy. Thank you, Mr. Freezy. Blessings, health, and happiness to everybody on this beautiful Monday. Hope everybody feeling great about this Monday, that you woke up, you got life, you got health, you got strength, you got a just cipher born. And those that don't know what that is, you got a job to go to every day. You got a way to pay your bills and, support your life and your family. So shout out to everybody in the family up under this orange and blue. I came up for a brief moment just to say extra thank you for what Freezy been doing. Extra thank you for all what the podcast has been doing, promoting the music, getting it out to the fan base. Those 3 songs that I let off, to let you know what's up and coming. This project I'm about to drop is straight fire. I put my all into it. I put everything I can into it. And just to let everybody know, especially I'm gonna let everybody know on Freezy Show first, you know what I'm saying? I think on my birthday, which is April 21st, which is a Saturday, I'm gonna be in New York during that time because I'm going to my high school coach, Mr. Ron DeClario. They're giving him the key of basketball to the city of New York. For those that don't know Ron DeClario, he's the all-time most winningest high school sports, not just basketball, high school sports in the world. He has the most victories in high school sports, Mr. Ron DeClario, and they're giving him the key to the basketball city, to the New York. A bunch of legendary ball players, retired people, all type of people gonna be there, from Carmelo and everything. Of course, Skip the Malou gonna be there. That's the one that came behind me. You know what I'm saying? At Cardozo, a bunch of people are gonna be at this thing. I'm gonna let everybody know where it's gonna be at in due time. As soon as I get more information about it, I believe they already got the location, but I don't have it yet. But I do know it's gonna be on the 20th, which is a Saturday. Also, don't share before that Mr. Niclario, his dad is the one that saved Martin Luther King's life, from the stabbing and gave him 10 more years of people who did not know who he would have became, but they found out who he was in life on the strength of Mr. Ron Niclario. I think his dad's name is Emil Niclario, something like that. On the strength of him, a lot of us wouldn't have not known who Martin Luther King was without those extra 10 years of life that he provided, and gave that man by saving his life. So let me put that out there real quick. And also, when I drop my project, I'm going to be dropping my project on Even Biz. What that is it's a platform where you could do even business with another company, and what they do, you split 50-50 promotes of the proceeds or whatever it is. Everything is going to be $10, but the thing, well, not everything is not going to be $10. There's nothing less than $10 that you can purchase on that platform. It's not only me that's going to be up on that platform. Kanye West just used it. He just dropped something. He said his market at $20. My market is going to be set at the lowest, which is $10. But the thing is, you can provide whatever you feel to that platform for the music that you like, whatever you want to spend. You want to spend 10, you can spend 10, 11, 12, whatever you want to spend is up to you. And I'll be splitting with that company 50-50 because right now people are trying to get away from the stream music. Too much money and effort and everything is going into the stream before they get to the record. You have to pay for the beats. You have to pay for the producer. You have to pay for the studio time. You have to pay for it to be mastered and mixed. All four of those things come, and for you to spend and do all that right there, and then you give it to the stream. And it's just running. That's not fair to any and all artists in the game. So this platform that's coming out is setting a new way, for people that still, that's independent. They can get a chance to make them a little change that helps out for what they do far as with the music and everything. So I wanted to share that with y'all. I'm not going to be up on a stream or anything on Spotify, none of that coming out. My music is going to be going towards, Even Biz. I'm gonna give y'all some more information and detail upon that, as we go along. But I'm looking towards dropping this project somewhere around my birthday, which is April 21st, which is a Sunday. If I don't drop it before then, I put out the Mike Breen, I put out, the Frazier, I put out the Weather Storm. I got some more bangers, but those right there to let you know, man, musically inclined, I am tuned in with this hip hop music on the New York Knicks basketball situation, and nobody's doing what I'm doing on no sports platform for any other team. Shout out to the ones that make, a song single here and there. But far as project albums and everything, nobody's not doing it. And I do it for the love of everybody, that rocks with the New York Knicks, because we all, we all deserve the entertainment. Something you can ride to the game, something you can celebrate, after we win. And just know, when that championship come, I'm already performing live in that parade. I want that to be known. So, I just appreciate everybody that's rocking. They, they tweeting about my music, they sharing my music and everything, man. I appreciate it, man, because I work hard with this music. And the bars that I'm spitting on this project right now, you haven't heard anything, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm the one that's going to put the Knicks in the club, pop a bottle, okay, blow a dub. I'm the one that's working hard to do this right here, man. But I couldn't do it without the work. So, Mr. Freezy and all the podcasters and everybody that's family up under this orange and blue, that's up under, tuning into the shows right now. So I just want to say thank you with all my heart to everybody. I love y'all, and I'm going to continue on being the person I am. I'm never going to, not be on the shows. I'm never not going to be in the podcast. You're never not going to have a special date just to interview me, I'm here. I'm tuned in with all my brothers and my sisters each and every time them podcasts pop on. I'm subscribed and I'm tuned in, man. So salute, 3 capital S's, bless, health, and happiness to everybody. I love y'all, man, for the fullest, man.
Bam. Hey, salute to Jay Boogie for that. Hey, Cowboy Bob, I got to tell you a story about Jay Boogie, bro.
Oh man, here it comes. I hope he tell you the story. He almost took away Jay Boogie from y'all. He almost ran me over in that BMW truck. Freezy got a BMW truck. We hold an
X7.
Man, he got a beat, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, I'm a big guy, bro. Cowboy, I'm a big guy, bro.
Big guy, man. Big guy. And guess what? And the truck don't have no back seats. The 2 front seats is reclined all the way where the back seats would be, so you can have that big boy. You know what I'm saying? That furniture room, man. He got a couch in a BMW. Man, Freezy the illest.
Yo, Hoodie Cab said he thought he was on Star Trek. You remember that? Hoodie Cab. Yo, y'all remember Hoodie Cab? Hoodie Cab a fool, bro. Hoodie
Cab. Hoodie, shout out to Hoodie Cab, man.
Hoodie Cab said he thought he was on Star Trek. Talking about his vertigo was acting up. He was like
Revitiligo.
but let me say this to on the real. We were at a game, right? It was either Charlotte or Orlando, somewhere. We were down south at a game, right? And a little white boy, no lie, I'll never forget this as long as I live. Little boy, he's about 7 years old, right? He saw Jay Boogie and was so excited, bro. The little boy damn near had tears in his eyes because it was Jay Boogie. And he say Jay Boogie, and Jay Boogie take his phone and take a selfie with the little boy, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the little boy father was looking at Jay Boogie like, I guess he couldn't understand how important Jay Boogie, who Jay Boogie is or whatever. So he walked over. But when the father see the look on his son's eyes about his little son, 7 years old, is enamored with Jay Boogie. I mean, the little boy is about to talk. Y'all know how kids get excited, right? About to talk Jay Boogie to death, right? Right there.
They can't get a word out.
Jay Boogie ain't even. Jay Boogie took his time. He was with the dude. Celebrities are walking by. Matter of fact, I think Del Curry walked by, right? Nobody even paid Del Curry no attention because Jay Boogie is there with the little boy, right? And the father is so touched by that moment, right, that you could see the emotion in the father's face. I don't know, and I don't even know. I don't know how this dude didn't know who Jay Boogie is, right? But the son recognized Jay Boogie, and the father got that look on his face like he's so proud and so excited and so touched at the same moment, bro, that Jay Boogie on the spot just like impacted 2 people on 2 different waves at the same time. And then everybody was watching, like the ladies that was there at the game. It was like a group of ladies, like 100 ladies, right? They travel around to see the Knicks and all that stuff. I think it was like a weekend night. Might have been a Friday night. They was like asking me, they was like, yo, he do that everywhere he go? And I'm like, yes, this is what we experience every time I go somewhere with Jay Boogie. This is what, I mean, and when I say every time, I mean every time. Bro, Cowboy Bob, no lie. Hand to the man, right? Isaiah Hartenstein meets Jay Boogie and is so excited to meet Jay Boogie. He gives Jay Boogie an armband. You know the sleeve that he wear during the game?
Yeah.
He gave Jay Boogie the arm sleeve, bro.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, we like
brothers helping out brothers.
We like, damn, a player? Is this Jay Boogie?
I won't be surprised. He probably get a signed pair of Randalls the way he's acting. Like Julius Randle, he might get them.
And it's so embarrassing, but I keep it all the way real. I lost it, man. I lost it that same night, man. Yeah, and you know what? I told Hartenstein again. And when the next time I saw him, man, I told him I got mobbed, man, and I lost that. I lost it, man. And he told me I got you, but I haven't, been able to receive my gift yet for him. Yeah, but Julius, saying, that's my guy. Julius, he signed off from an all-star jersey of his, and he gave me the sleeve off his arm in Atlanta, and then I took it home and washed it, and when a couple of weeks later I went to the game in Charlotte, and on the floor, he came over after the game and he signed that, and I got that on my wall, and I showed it on Queens Court the other day. I had it on the wall trying to figure out what I'm going to do with the Grimes jersey, and they told me what I need to do, just turn it around and put the 6 in the front. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm having to do. But I don't got some good souvenirs and photos and everything, from the guys, man. But it all comes and start from being on the podcasts and stuff like that. And the thing is, with the kid and everything, Freezy talking about. That's why I always strive each and every time when I come on. What I'm saying is to be respectful and what I'm saying, and at the same time telling somebody something good that can help them out in life but being respectful. I think I might have said maybe two curses in 5 years on podcasts, and I strive to make sure I speak where it's like you never know who's watching. That's why I don't do the shield, none of that, unless I have to step away for a second. But I don't just shield just to shield, because we all, believe it or not, we all have fans out there that know who you are,
Yep.
and when they see you, they're gonna recognize you.
Yep.
So you owe it to them people, for them to be able to see and know who you are, because they are listening everywhere. When that Nick podcast go up, all the podcasts, they are listening and watching and appreciating who you are as a person on the show that's talking about their team that they like. So, I just, want that to be known to everybody. You never know who's watching, never know who's listening. And for the kids to be watching, you never know. And that's why I strive to be respectful for everybody's show first. What I'm saying? Show the shows respect. And when you show the shows respect, you show the family and the fans respect. But I
Right.
always respect the shows, man.
Right. Yeah. Could you see a lot of names in the chat, but you have no idea. Well, I mean, I know a lot of people behind the names. Like I met a lot of people behind the names and avatars, right? Because we'll see them in Miami or Orlando, or like for instance, when we were in Miami, people will be like, "Yo, Uncle Freezy is such and such and such," and I'm like, "Such and such? That's such and such from the chat." And then you walk up to them and you see them, and they be like, might be with their sons or with their girl or with their crew or whatever it is, and then you dap it up and you know what I'm saying, and you talk to them or whatever, man. But yeah, man. I was Cowboy Bob. I was on the concourse one time. And I
Mm-hmm.
think this was in Charlotte. I was on the concourse in Charlotte, North Carolina,
Mm-hmm.
and a group of Charlotte Hornets fans
Hey, excuse me,
walked up
Freezy.
to
I'm on
me.
the dock and get ready to hop out and,
Okay.
and offload my truck. Man, God bless you all, man. Y'all all continue having a wonderful day. Shout out to the most amazing family down here, man. And let's go get another victory tonight. Handle our beds. You know what I'm saying? That number 3 spot is wide for the taking.
Prime for
That's
the
us.
taking.
We get ready to come get that. Yep.
Yeah, man.
Salute, salute, salute. 3 capital S's, man. Salute, salute, salute. 3 capital S for Mr. Freezy. And salute, salute, salute. 3 capital B's for Mr. Bob. And salute, salute, salute. 3 more capital B's for the best fans that is in the world of sports.
Boom.
Belong to everybody that's watching and tuned into Mr. Freezy's show and all the other podcasters. God bless you all.
Hey, Jay Boogie, Walter White sent some advice. I'm gonna hit you up later.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, boss. Yeah, Cowboy Bob, man. We were in the concourse in Charlotte, North Carolina, and a group of Charlotte Hornets fans stopped me and Jay Boogie, and they legit wanted to take selfies with me and Jay Boogie in Charlotte. Right, and I was like, "Yo, y'all Hornets fans?" They're like, "Man, so what, man? We just fans of, you know what I'm saying?"
Yeah.
And so salute to Jay Boogie, man. That's because the thing is, when I go places, I have a big personality and I'm a big person, so I stand out in the crowd, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so people walk up to me, they be like, "Yo, you that dude that be doing that thing?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's me." Right? But they walk up on Jay Boogie, everybody know they like, "Jay Boogie, when the song coming out? Jay Boogie with a man." Listen, man, it's crazy. And I invite everybody in the chat also, when we go to these things, man, we got to link up and hang out together. It ain't nothing weird, like, you know what I'm saying, nothing strange. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't no big time and none of that stuff.
We
It's just
go to get a burger.
it's just regular people. Yeah, we just Yeah, it's just regular people, man, just hanging out. Like, ain't no stars, ain't no celebrities or nothing like that. We
And
just
if they are there,
regular people just hanging out.
and if you are there, act like you've been there before. Like
Yeah.
I used to have Chuck D and them, and a lot of people used to come by my house. Like when I was a kid, I used to have Heavy D. He used to come to my church, and he would walk in, and we'd just say hi. He was like, "What's up?" We act like we knew him.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
But
Shout out to Mount Vernon.
yep,
Shout out to the Bronx.
miss that dude.
Yeah,
But
man. Shout out to the Bronx, man.
it's
So
all love, man, and that's the best. That's the actually to tell you the reason why I came on here was because of you. I kept hearing you pumping that New York talk, and for some reason you was like not budging with anything that people were coming on saying. And I was like, you know what? Let me try him real quick. I'm not gonna try him to see if I'm better, but I want to see where I'm at. And me and you went at it, and then Dre jumped on, and I was like, wait a minute. Maybe I do know more. And then you told me, yo, you could be something. Keep working at it. I'm actually grateful for that. So I gotta say thanks to you, Unc.
yeah, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. And just real quick on it, because I got like a couple of minutes, man, before I got
Yeah,
to get
sure.
back to
Yeah.
a couple of minutes before I got to get back to real life. Right.
Reality. Yeah.
So
We're in the matrix right now.
what are you thinking about? What are you thinking about tonight, bro? What do you expect?
Tonight I expect the victory, but what I really want is I want to see our guys actually not work so hard. Like Sims need to be getting more minutes. Burks needs to be getting more minutes. Bogues needs to be getting more minutes. Because the next 3 or 4 teams I think we're playing are like subpar.
Okay.
So I really think that we need to do that. Give Brunson his chance to rest a little bit tonight. Let him play like 2 3 quarters. And for me, Dante, please be consistent tonight. Stick to the down low like you went 8 for 12 last game. That's where we need you because when you and Hart are doing that, it opens up for McBride and it opens up for Brunson, even yourself as well. So that's what I expect. I expect the victory, probably like 110 to 108 or 100.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, tell you what. I'm gonna. Hey, everybody, we're gonna get out of here, but we're probably gonna be on later on today at some point. Mondays are generally usually our busiest day, so we'll
Yeah.
try to get these calls out of the way and try to get a lot of things done so that we can kind of get ready. It'll be a short week for. I think it's gonna be a short week for a lot of people. I think it's like a 4-day work week this week. So, um. salute to everybody in the chat. Thank y'all for coming through and hanging out with us.
Go New
We'll
York, go New
try to
York,
do
go.
a short later on, just talking about where we are and things of that sort. Um, thanks everybody for coming through and watching. Make sure y'all check out Morning Brew Sports, man. That's my guy Hector. You know, that's the young bull in the game, man. He on the verge of doing something special. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all check him out. That's my guy. Heck, and everybody over there. So we're gonna get out of here. Thank y'all for watching, everybody. Peace.